Welcome to the Making Connection, as Making Connection connects the children and youth to the positive future. I am Pinky. Michael sir, can you introduce a little bit about yourself and your university?
Yes, my name is Michael Smith. I work for the Center for Public Service at Tulane University, which is in New Orleans, Louisiana, in the southern United States. And I've been bringing university students from America on educational tours in northern India, you could say since 2011, and working with study abroad since 2004. And I'm very happy to be here, and I've had the opportunity to bring some of our students from Tulane here today to the Tonglen Hostel.
How do you know about the Tonglen and slum communities?
So we first found out about it, I think we first found out about the Charankot community in 2005. No, before that, I think 2001, the Dean of the School of Social Work, Ron Marks at Tulane University, brought a student group here, and as part of the organization's work with a Hla Charitable Trust, which is based in McLeodganj, they came to know about the work that Hla was doing a little bit with the Charan community, and then had formed a relationship at that time together with the Rotary Club, and then we've just been following that relationship. And once Jamyang Guruji started working in Charan, and we made friends with him, and then continued that relationship a little bit each year when we bring student groups to have Jamyang talk to the students, and so that our students can have a little bit of understanding about the challenges facing the community.
Is it possible that each group can tell us about their individual activities?
Sure. So I was working with the emotional section of the activities, and we started off by making a happiness banner. So, we played icebreaker games first of all to kind of get the kids, able to talk with us, talk with one another, and then we asked them what makes them happy. We also had it written in English and in Hindi for the younger kids, and then we said that if you could write in English, then you can write on the piece of paper, and if not, then you can draw what makes you happy. So there was a lot of ice cream and flowers and things like that. Also a lot of mentioning of family and friends and Tonglen and Guruji. So that was really important. And then we also had a few activities afterwards where we broke up into older and younger groups, and the younger groups were made to draw different emotions, so happy, sad, angry, excited, etc. And the older groups had an outline of a human body on a piece of paper, and with that they each body part represented a different thing. So for example, the legs were like, what is supporting you, or what helps you stand.
So my group, we were in the spiritual group, and we were really trying to connect these kinds of emotions that could be sadness, anger, fear, and how connecting those things with the breath and things like meditation and yoga are really helpful to calm the mind in order to be happy. So we did different activities. We played some games with yoga, so we would show them some poses, and they would do the poses. And so it was pretty interactive, and then we did breathing exercises where we'd either pretend to be like the sun, like snakes, and like bees. So we would also connect it to the environment and to things that they know about, to show them how the breath could be something they use whenever they feel any negative emotions. And we also did some sound meditations, and played games that showed how groups are important, and how your community and family are also important.
So we were doing the physical. I was doing the physical aspect, and we were outside playing, and it was a way for all the kids to get their energy out on this beautiful day. We did relays as well as blob tag, which was a lot of fun because all the kids could play of all the different ages, as well as showing them a game that we play a lot, at least in my high school, which was capture the flag. And then as well, they showed us some of their games, and We also, like some of the girls who didn't want to run around as much, they showed us some of their dancing, and we were able to bring out some music. And I think it was a good way for everyone to get to know each other, connect, and run around.
So I was with the social group, and for our group, we just really wanted to get the kids to be together in a big group. So we started off with a few different games like Duck Duck Goose, and then after that we gave them all pieces of paper and markers and told them to draw what they want to be when they grow up. And yeah, there's a lot of different things: computer engineers, aeronautical engineers, rock stars. Businessmen. There's a lot of cool things. It's fun.
How you all feel doing activities with children in India?
Great. It's been really, it's been a little bit hard, I suppose, just like the language barrier. But other than that, especially like the later groups, just because they're more comfortable, I think, with us, it ends up being really cool to, I mean, the Hindu culture is just so different than anything that I've ever known, so it's been really cool to interact with them and hear about their lives and their families in the slum community.
Do you do any kind of activities in other school?
So it's not a school with children, but we do get learning partners it's through an organization called Law Charitable Trust, which also works with Tonglen. And so we get a learning partner who is a Tibetan refugee, and we work one-on-one for about 3 hours a day teaching English.
Thank you so much for sharing your time and activities.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us. This was really fun.